Well, if you live in Southeast Phoenix, you might have thought you saw a tornado today. We were flooded with pictures like this one that you see right here. This is from Benny, who captured this shot there around 3 o'clock this afternoon.
So Susie's snapping this picture around the same time from her vantage point in Gilbert. Seeing that while driving could definitely cause you to pull on over there. Meanwhile, this was Ross's view this afternoon as well. We saw so many dozens of pictures just like this. We always appreciate the 12 News weather watchers for helping us out, showing the scenes of where things are in your neighborhood. Thanks so much for joining us tonight here on 12 News at 10. I'm Jonathan McCall. Mark enjoying the night off.
And I'm Kadiba Devine. We start tonight with a question that so many of you are wondering about. What was that thing in the sky this afternoon? Team 12 meteorologist Jamie Cagle is here to put all of our questions to rest. You have all the answers. What's going on out there, Jamie?
I try to have the answers for you, at least in the world of weather. This is a cold air funnel. When it touches the ground, they'll refer to it as a landspout, just like funnel cloud to tornado, very similar. These are going to develop somewhat similar, not completely, but somewhat similar to when we see those dust devils when things start to heat up around here. So what happened was we find ourselves behind a cold air system. Temperatures today, we topped out at 78 degrees. This was a cold weather system that moved through. So we had a lot of cold air aloft, but we were still managing to heat up the surface. And what happened was we got some of that heat to begin to climb because of that instability. Warm air wants to rise, cold air wants to fall. Well, what happened was we had this little storm develop right over Sun Lakes, and that was enough to get an updraft going, and that helped amplify that warm air wanting to rise. And what we saw happen was that cold air that was aloft, well, the moisture in there was able to condense. It turned it from basically a gas to a liquid, some water droplets, and that's why we were able to see this cold air funnel. They're typically pretty weak. They do reach the ground from time to time. Most of the time they don't, but they do reach ground once in a while, and they typically do not pose much danger to anybody, just like dust devils. They just make for some great photography and for some from weather wondering, I guess. But overall, again, something like this is going to be somewhat on the harmless side. Tornadoes, on the other hand, which we know are very dangerous, those will develop from a wall cloud, which you will see drop from the bottom of those storm systems. So there is some big differences there, guys.
All right.